I had to use my GPS to navigate to a place I had never been this morning. I got turned around probably twice trying to get to this place. Eventually I got there. To the person listening, before you lose your head over whatever situation you're facing right now, that mountain, that delay, maybe you're feeling stuck or lost, understand that the Lord is going to get you where you're supposed to be. I was like, in the car, I was like, Lord, please help me. But I didn't panic. I always laugh at myself because I know the Lord will always get me back on track. Sometimes we can make situations in our life so hard, and when it doesn't have to be. Someone right now, you're listening to me, you just need to breathe and relax. The Lord has not let go of you. He was there for you last time, and He's here for you now. Welcome back to another video. The viral video going around right now of the little boy and the teacher singing happy birthday. I want to briefly talk about that because I watched that video several times. My first thought when I saw the video was, does this teacher sing the same song the same way for all the children? That was my first thought. My instinct tells me she probably does, because I remember in the video, she even asked the kid in the video if he wanted her to sing the funny song she sings to them, which tells me that this is, a regular classroom tradition. That's what I think. Now, we all know kids, they like to laugh, they like silly faces, they love being the center of a goofy moment. Times have changed. Everything is filmed, put online, and people are being attacked before we even do any research or digging. I remember growing up hearing a similar version of this song. I saw many others commenting saying the same thing. They remember it being sung, with the monkey and the donkey that looks just like you. And we all laugh. But, we have to acknowledge that the world today demands a heightened level of sensitivity. Now, I am not here to tear this teacher down. The internet has done a surprisingly thorough job of that. Everything that this woman, but this woman's social security number has been exposed in the comment section. And the rush to judgment has been brutal. I do think we need to pump the brakes on the hate. I truly feel this was, an innocent attempt at classroom fun. Let the school look into the facts. We can't quickly throw stones at this woman. I believe all the kids get the silly song. My question to my listener is, why are we so quick to assume the worst? Why do we rush to judgment and ruin someone's reputation or career based on an assumption? Because judging others is easy, I guess. Extending grace is hard. Jesus says in Matthew, do not judge or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. We must understand that the standard we apply to others is the standard God will apply to us. If we demand perfection and instant condemnation for every mistake or accidental slip up or poorly executed joke, we are signing up for the same judgment. If we have been forgiven for so much, how can we be so stingy with our forgiveness and patience towards others? Just something to think about. You can leave your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts on the videos. I love you guys. Be kind to one another. Be patient with each other. And I will see you on the next video.